Lavender Town, a town of mystery, a town that has brought many myths and theories, one of which we are going to talk about, known as Lavender Town Syndrome, or as many of you might know it, Lavender Town Creepypasta. Pokémon Red, Blue, Green, and Yellow are developed by Game Freak and published by Nintendo for the Game Boy. It was the first installment for the Pokémon series. Back in Japan, the games were known as Pokémon Red and Pokémon Green, where both were released back in 1996 in Japan. As time passed by, Game Freak released Pokémon Blue in the same year. 2 years later, the names were changed to Pokémon Red and Pokémon Blue in 1998 for North American and 1999 in Europe.
In 1998, an enhanced version of the game was released in Japan, dubbed Pokémon Yellow. Soon after it was released, other parts of the world got to play the game in 1999 and 2000. With the success of the game, Game Freak decided to remake the game known as Pokémon Fire Red and Pokémon Leaf Green for the Game Boy Advance. The game did overall well, getting praised by critics around the world. The game got a score of 89% on game rankings, and it's considered one of the greatest games to ever been made. With a huge popularity and fanbase around the game, many stories and mysteries started to build up, one of which is widely known, Tale of Lavender Town.
The story begins in 2010, where an anonymous user posts a story about Lavender Town on a website named Pastebin. As the post started gaining more traction, slowly, gaming forums started hearing about the story, to the point where they reached large sites like 4chan. Because of this, the story is very well known around the Creepypasta community and has stayed relevant ever since.
What is Lavender Town exactly? When playing Pokémon Red or Pokémon Blue, you reach a certain area in the game. That area of the game is Lavender Town. In the town, the game is presented as a haunted area, an area where it is home to the Pokémon Tower. The tower is a burial site. With this in mind, the composer wanted to make the town's music have an eerie atmosphere. Junichi Masuda is the one who composed Lavender Town's music, where he combined sharp chiptune with atonal to create the eerie vibe we all know of.
With that being said, not everything was rainbow and sunshine. When hearing the original theme of Lavender Town back in Japan, it made the children behave strangely. Over 200 Japanese children committed suicide after listening for long periods of time. Those who committed suicide did so by jumping from heights and even hanging themselves, while others suffered nosebleeds, brutal headaches, or even became angry for no reason. Those who wore headphones were affected the most compared to listening to the small speakers from the Game Boy.
The children who heard the song were affected by high-pitched binaural beats, which harmed their brains, while somehow the adults were immune. In case you don't know, binaural beats is an auditory illusion caused by listening to two tones of slightly different frequency, one in each ear. The difference in frequencies creates the illusion of a third sound, a rhythmic beat. Neurons throughout the brain begin to send electrical messages at the same rate as the imaginary beat. In other words, two tones occurring in different ears with different frequencies.
Later on, Nintendo released an update making the game music have a lower frequency when brought to North America and in Europe. The game had a beta version of the song as well, testing how eerie it sounds. With the whole incident happening, some people say that the Japanese government came in and helped Nintendo cover the incident thanks to Kyoto Prefecture disclosure laws. Now, I'll play the 3 versions of the song. The beta first, then the Japanese, and last, the North American version. Having headphones will make the experience better, or worse. 3, 2, 1.
As you finish hearing the 3 versions of the song, some people tried to put the Japanese version in a spectrograph. When doing so, it would generate an image of a ghost from the game, and sometimes a message would come alongside it, with the text, "Leave now." Ever since the tale of Lavender Town got spread around the internet, it is one of the most widely known creepypasta alongside Slenderman and Jeff the Killer, where many people interpret the story in their own way and create a narrative around the idea. With that being said, remember to keep your windows shut, unless you want something to be watching you. Bye!
Thank you all who have stayed towards the end of the video. I want to give a quick shout out to MacLeod for helping out. I'll put a link at the description and an end card of her channel so you can check her channel out. Go subscribe to her, or else you're going to get pulled from your leg when you sleep. Thank you all, and have a good day.